Yo, what is up, YouTube? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday.
We are under the lights
guys,
as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants.
Videos.
The Dodgers aim
Not
to
even
notch
an
their
hour later.
7th win in a row right
Still
after
trying
this.
to wake up on this Friday game. So if this game seems a little like, you know, me not talking or me trying to, like, I mess up people's names as Jeff Samardzija.
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners,
in the morning,
and that usually adds up to
my
a lot of
body
success.
decided to wake up
Let's
at
see if he can
5:28,
continue
and
to
here
do
we are
that
now.
in this one here today.
Mookie Betts will lead this game off here in San
We are set
Francisco.
for baseball here this evening.
33 home runs this year, 73 RBIs. And what can we do? Jeff Samardzija with the first pitch of the game.
Now the pitch.
What will it be? It will be
underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
That's that 6-18 now.
We're looking at a team right now. They're playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Nero, and I think they expect a little bit more. Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
The 2-2 pitch from Jeff Samardzija.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Man, this is our third or second. I think it's our second series here in San Fran. 3-2.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side.
This one will drop for a base hit. Solano
can't get to it. This one's down.
Make the play.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. Chalk one up for the offense.
You know, now that I think about it, we saw the Angels one night on the bottom say Crawford. And I wonder if that's Brandon Crawford. I really wonder if Giants traded Brandon Crawford. I could always go ask the Giants, like, I could go look at their trade talks and see if Crawford's still on their team, and if not, Brandon Crawford is probably on the Los Angeles Angels. 0-1 and now 0-2. Because where else would he be? If, you know, if he wasn't on the Giants, like, would he be on the Angels? Because we did see that thing a couple of weeks ago where it said Crawford on the bottom. I don't know. 0-2. We're now 1-2. Rockies in Minnesota 4-4 ball game in the 7th.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Evan Longoria is still there playing first. One, 2 now. Wait.
Boy, good cutting action
him out.
That pitch.
If that's Evan Longoria.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes,
here comes Matt Beatty hitting 360,
you're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses
30
down
home
there.
runs and 64 RBIs this season. Looking to hit a couple dingers in this series just because his home run category, Muncy has 4 above him, and Betts has 3 above him. So, look, I mean, Matt Beatty trying to catch up. 0-1 and
rounded
now
up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball.
We've been struggling with Matt Beatty trying to hit dingers lately.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Foul.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
2 now hit and
sharply on the ground,
base hit.
and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Make it all the way to third, and we'll be safe.
Dan Count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2,
and that gets Betts all the way to third, and now they'll bring in Bellinger.
There are some guys that just have a knack for being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
What can we do here?
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Hit, and this one will be up the middle. Betts, Beatty on the way to third. Betts does score, and it's a 1-0 ball game here in San Fran. And Bellinger has an RBI single.
Try to score early. It's always nice to
1-0 now at
series. Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game
off of the old ace of the San Francisco Giants. He hit a home run off of Madison Bumgarner, which I love because, you know, what's better than hitting home runs off of Madison Bumgarner?
I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many peg him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year, but he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
On one,
his past meetings with Samardzija, he's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Muncy carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Chopped up the line to first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Alright, 1-2 to Muncy, and the 1-2 pitch from Samardzija. Will be hit and fouled.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Alright, 1-2 in the 1-2 pitch. 2-2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Oh, this
here's
one's
the ball
deep.
hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
This is the 35th home run of the year for Max Muncy.
Baby's gone.
Man, Max Muncy, he might be the MVP this year. Betts has had a great season, so has Beatty, but Max Muncy, he has really been quiet on the team, and now he's lighting it up, and now I feel like his name's all over the field, all over the offense now. It's crazy. Alright, here comes Will Smith, 18 home runs this season, 37 RBIs.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
But then Will Smith will probably come in like in the 4th and catch a couple innings, and if there's a 3rd catch, that dude will come out and play the rest of the game. But Will Smith should be in at the All-Star game. Never would have expected that just because the way he was playing a few weeks ago, hell, maybe a month ago.
Yeah, he can be a little
inconsistent there, no question about it,
but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
You know, I didn't expect him to be at the All-Star game just because
first shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
But now he's really
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
All the Dodger players will be there, so pretty much the whole squad. They kind of have the advantage against the American League just because the Dodgers play at a...
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 4 runs here in this half inning.
That's kind of an advantage because they play there pretty much...
Still 2-2.
Well, they play all their home games.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, so pretty much options are wide open.
Seared down the first baseline.
And like Justin Turner, he's second in the voting, and I know Nolan Arenado loves Dodger Stadium.
On the way.
So him being there at the All-Star game, I feel like we just have a good advantage against the ALs. That will end the inning. As you score 4 runs though, against the Max Muncy's 3-run home run, and Bellinger's RBI single. All right.
Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00. That's some pretty good pitching.
His ERA is looking good. Last game he pitched in, he only worked 5 innings.
If he can do more of the same of that,
see him
he
work
should have
6
some
or
pretty
7
good
here
fortune
in San Fran.
today.
Coming to the plate now, Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First pitch will be strike 1.
0-1 the count.
So, quickly 0-1 to Solano and the 0-1 slider from Walker Buehler. Now 1-1.
He takes this one high, 1-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Manny, this is one of those
Seager with a nice play. What a play to lead this game off right there from Corey Seager. Let's look at the starting lineup. Slater at second, Hunter Pinson right, Mike Yastrzemski and left, Sandoval playing third. Travis Darno
He's slugging over 600 coming
Steven
into play.
Duggar in
That's
center,
a lot of extra base hits, a
Justin
lot of home
Marger
runs, a lot of
as the
doubles,
pitcher.
and a
Alright,
lot of
first
balls
pitch
in
to
the
Slater
gap.
will be
That
ball
doesn't
one.
come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
Austin Slater comes on
No,
with one
no,
away as he
1-0
looks at a
cover.
ball. It's 1-0.
1-1.
A ball and a strike. Slater.
So it looks like the Giants are kind of on a rebuild. You know, they traded Posey. Brendan Belt doesn't seem to be in the lineup tonight. And he could have got traded. And Brandon Crawford looks like he's been traded. So it looks like the Giants are on a rebuild, trying to rebuild the Giants.
Here's
And
the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First cuts for him here
that's
with
a
the
pretty
bases
interesting
open
move for
and
them
2
trading
away.
Crawford.
Liner
As
towards
this
second.
one will be a base hit.
And that
Pretty
is
interesting
in there
move
for a
trading
2-out base
Crawford,
knock.
and if they did trade Belt, that's a pretty interesting move just because I feel like he's really disruptive against teams, and you know, bringing Mike Yastrzemski now, runner at first, but you know, he was a really good player for the Giants, really brought a lot of life to the squad. And then, you know, trading Brandon Crawford, you traded a good bat away when he's hot,
Swinging strike, and now it's
and you
0-2.
traded a good glove. So it all depends on how you think about the trade and who they got for the trade. You know, Travis Darno, I could tell that he's new on the squad. The Giants says, what a play for Muncy to end this inning behind the back of Bueller. That was beautiful. Man, next month you can't be showing off all the time, bud. Alright, but
Jock
Peterson will lead off the top
as he enters
second,
this
hitting
contest, number
299,
5 in the
25
National
home runs,
League
54
home run
RBIs.
race.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this
But
pace with the
you
power
know,
numbers. He's got immense power in
gonna,
that bat.
like, you know, it looks like the Giants are rebuilding,
Second
like I
inning
said.
starts with a fastball
And
that misses.
I wonder who they
1-0.
all got. Like I said, obviously they got Travis Darno. But did they get anybody from, you know, like,
High with the
from
cut
the
fastball,
Angels,
and he's
like,
behind 2-0.
what the
You
heck
never
is
want
that
to fall
guy's name?
behind
Not-
as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse.
There's some
He's got to bear
outfielder
down and
who
execute
everyone's
for the
talking
rest of
about
this at-bat, starting right now.
for the
2-1
Angels. Not Trout. He's a prospect.
Now here it comes.
Like something could die or something. I don't know.
And
This
he
is gonna
turns
hit the
on
right
one,
field.
sending it high and deep
This one's
to
deep.
right.
This one's gone.
And
Let's
that
go.
baby's gone.
5-0 ball game. 26th home run of the year for Peterson.
Hey, listen, there's an
And,
old adage in
we'll take
baseball
it,
that
man.
solo home runs won't kill you.
Jock
This is one
needed
of the
that
top
one.
hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Man, that would bring in Bueller. Joe
At the
D,
plate now,
Joe Die
Walker
or something.
Bueller.
I don't know, but he's a
Now
huge
here's one hit in
prospect
the air to the right side.
for the Los
Slater
Angeles
backs up a bit
Angels.
and he takes
With
charge
the
for the
Giants,
first out.
you know, when you traded Crawford to the Angels, if they did that, which I'm gonna say they did,
Right, time for a look at
just
the San
because
Francisco
we
Giants
saw
on defense.
Crawford's name
And let's focus our attention on
On,
catcher Travis Darno. He's
on
going
the
to have to
Angels
step up today
scoreboard
and have
one
a big
day.
game for these guys.
in one of
Not
our
known
games,
necessarily
and
for his
you know, I'm gonna
defensive
assume that's
acumen,
Brandon
more of a
Crawford,
big
because if
pop
he's not
guy
starting
on the
this game,
offensive
then
side. He has got
he's probably
to
on a
control
different
this game.
team. And
He
I'm
singled
pretty sure
to
that
open
different
up the
team's
ball
the
game.
Angels. I
Strike
could always go
swinging,
look
timing a little off
to see
on
if
that
he's
one.
on the Angels, but I really feel like he's on the Angels. Like,
Line drive to left.
so I'm not gonna even
And
try.
a
Oh, what a
dive, but
play!
it
Oh no,
rattles
he
in and out
missed
of the
it.
glove.
That'd be a single for Betts. But
And they're going to
you know,
hold him to a single
trading
here as they do a nice
Crawford, I
job
hope
of
they got
getting it back in
prospects out of it.
quickly.
If they did trade Brandon Bell, I haven't seen his name on the bottom for a long time. And I want to
Into
assume
the
he's
box
still a
now,
Giant, but if
Justin
he's not a
Turner,
Giant anymore,
as he
like,
looks at a fastball that's
you
in
know,
there for strike one.
they're really on a rebuild, and you know, I hope they got good prospects for Brandon Crawford and Brandon Belt, just because
Pitch
with such
swung
good
on and
players
hit in
as
the
this
air
one's gonna
toward
drop.
the line and right.
And that's gonna
And
get
this'll
Betts
find
to
the
third,
wall out
Turner
near
to
the
second, and
visitor's
that's gonna be a
bullpen.
double.
And they'll have runners
Now
at
that I
second
bring
and third
Beatty up with
following the
runners
one-out
at second
double.
and third.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Damn.
Now here's the Giants
Justin
manager
Marja
making that slow
getting
walk
pulled
to
right
the
away
mound.
pretty quick.
And he'll
Ty
signal for the
Butcher will be the
bullpen.
new
That's going to be
pitcher.
it
This
for
is
Jeff
his 13th
Samardzija.
start, 100. I mean,
So as he leaves, I would imagine these
1.69
fans would not
ERA.
be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Standing in, Matt Beatty. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here.
First
Very
pitch
well
from
put
Ty
the nail in the
Butcher.
coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they...
And strike one.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this one.
All right, come on, Beatty.
Hold on.
Let's hit one into the frickin' McCovey Cove, or just, you know.
The 0-1 pitch.
Oh my goodness, okay. Quickly 0-2 to Matt Beatty in the 0-2 pitch from Ty Butcher. 1-2.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
1-2 to Matt Beatty. The 1-2 pitch. 2-2.
Took something off
Beatty
there.
working
This
the
pitch
count.
is in the dirt, but
Now.
handled quickly behind the plate.
All right, 2-2 to Matt Beatty in the 2-2 pitch. Will be
Pulled
popped
high
up
in the air out to right
and
field.
popped up
Pence
into
has
right.
a
That
read
is
on
deep, and that will bring in another run. Both runners
And the
will
play
tag.
is made, but this should be
Betts will
good enough
score
for an
and make it a
RBI as the
6-0
runner
ball
from
game.
third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from
So
third is in to
sacrifice
score.
fly for Matt Beatty.
Always productive
He
to
might have
score
wanted
runs when
something
you
else
can,
right there,
and that
but
sacrifice
we'll
fly
take
right
that,
there
and I'll bring in
drives home the
Bellinger 1 for
second
1
run
with
of
the
the
single in this game and an
Cody
RBI.
Bellinger at the plate now, looking to follow up the RBI single
All
from
right,
his first
pitch,
at-bat.
ball 1.
Ball 1. Buttrey, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this
Buttrey,
year.
former
I know
Angel.
he tell you he'd like
Ty
to be playing a
Buttrey,
little bit better, but
former
I think it's
Angel.
as
Did you all not hear that?
advertised
You
for
know
this
Brandon
ball club
Crawford's
right
on
now.
the
I think
Angels now.
manager is getting
So they
exactly
traded
what
Brandon
expected.
Crawford to the Angels for Ty Buttrey. Who else?
Now the 2-0.
2-0. And now 2-1. 2-1 to Bellinger from Ty Buttrey, who's now a member of the San Francisco Giants. As the Angels decide to trade him away
Muncy would be next.
for Brandon Crawford. Which, that's a smart move for the Giants, kinda. Just because it gives them more bullpen. But
The
I feel like
3-1.
you gave away a really good glove.
up.
You gave a really, you gave away a really
Longoria
good bat. So
moving to his left.
that's a very interesting move
Makes the catch,
from the
and
Giants.
that'll retire
And I
the
feel like
side.
if they're going to trade somebody next,
So
it's
it's
going to be
2
that man
runs
right
on
there,
3
Evan
hits.
Longoria, because I feel like he deserves
Here's
to
the
go to a
Panda
better
now,
team. I don't know.
Pablo
All right, I'll bring in
Sandoval.
Pablo
He starts
Sandoval.
the inning,
hitting
and Dan, they're down
217 this
6 in the
season.
early going. So what do
I've
they
seen
need
a
to do
couple
to
home
claw
runs
back
out of
into
Walker
this
Buehler
thing?
this
Well,
season,
first
so
of
we're
all,
going to
man,
be
I think
careful
they
here
need to
against
start
them.
to get some base runners.
You know,
It's hard to be
the
patient when
knuckle
you're
curve
down
is
by
going to
6.
get hit off
but
of a
base
lot
runners are the key
this
to getting
season
back
from
into
Buehler,
this
so
one.
we're going to try
Ball
and
1
keep
to
it
start
to
the
the cutter,
at-bat.
fastball, slider in this at-bat,
Can't
and
get
that's
around
1-1.
quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
On 1 and the 1-1 slider from Walker Buehler. 1 and
Now
2.
a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Alright, 1-2 to Pablo Sandoval on the 1-2 fastball. We'll strike
Swing
him
and a
out.
miss on the fastball,
One
and
out.
that's the first out.
First
Boy,
K of
there's
the game
nothing
for
better
Walker
from a
Buehler.
pitcher standpoint than watching that high
Well,
fastball.
that'll bring
that
another
high
one
piece
for
of
in
cheese,
226,
swung and
5
a miss.
home runs, and
That pitch looks
56
so inviting to
RBIs.
hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Alright,
First
first
pitch
pitch to
on its way.
Longoria will be a slider from Buehler. Will be
Evan
ball 1.
Longoria is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Longoria,
1-0 and the
or
1-0
just Longo
fastball.
as he's often referred. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year.
And that's
and
gonna hit him.
meanwhile, this pitch rides too far
Year
in
1
and
in a
winds up hitting
3-year
him.
deal. How long will that last here in San Fran? Is
Here's
that
the
would bring
catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
D'Arnaud.
Day off for him
244.
yesterday, but back out there
First
for
pitch
this
from
one.
Buehler. Strike 1 with
And
the
that's
cover.
in there for strike 1. Buehler is currently the leading vote
Oh,
getter
one
among
deal, one
starting
knuckle
pitchers in the
curve.
National League, and it's
1-1.
hard to argue against that when you check out his numbers.
Hey, hats
1
off to
and the
this guy
1-1
right now.
two-seam
It wouldn't have
fastball
been my first
inside,
guess
1
if I
and
was
2.
thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year,
Oh,
and the
1-2
fans
and the
certainly
1-2
have taken
slider.
notice.
And now a
Strikes him out
slider
looking
in
correct.
there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that
Great pitch
location.
right there.
So a
From
good
Walker
job there
Buehler
of
with that
exploiting
slapper
that.
inside.
That can be real hard for some guys to
Now that'll
overcome
bring in
when
Steven
teams
Douglas
start
hitting
figuring out what
261,
locations
6
you
home runs
just
and
can't
20
handle.
RBIs.
And
First
that'll
pitch,
bring up Steven
will be
Douglas.
hit, and Beatty would just throw it to second to end the inning.
Covering and the side is
So
retired.
pretty good inning right there from Buehler. Does give up, does hit
and a runner left on.
Evan
We'll go
Longoria,
now to
but
the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 6 and
okay.
the Giants
it
nothing.
happens.
And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping your foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he
Oh,
throws the
strike one
fastball
to
by
nice
him here,
Muncy.
0-1.
Good pitch right there from Ty Butcher.
Hey, if you're able to blow a
That
first
was
pitch
a great
fastball
pitch.
by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
0-1.
And
now 1-1.
no swing, apparently, ball one.
Muncy hit a 3-run home run in his first debut off of Jefferson Marvin. And one from Butchery, and now 2-1.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Bro, Syndergaard, look. Syndergaard's on the Angels. Go back if you didn't see that.
That one, it's way above the strike zone.
It said
They know the
frickin' Syndergaard on the bottom.
I know it's 3-1 in this
What the
situation
hell?
right here, but I can't imagine
The Angels
anything
have
comes
been
over
making
the heart of the
moves
plate.
this season. They're trying to be in the
Hitters
postseason,
count all the way.
which
Here
is
it comes.
which would be cool. I'd love
And it's up to a
Dodger
3-2
versus
full count
Angel World Series if we both make it. I'm pretty sure the Yankees will take it just because it's the Yankees, and
Now the payoff pitch home.
everybody
And he
wants to
lays
see
off
the
there,
Dodger
ball
versus
four.
the
So the
Yankees
leadoff
World
man is on here
Series.
to begin inning number 3.
I'd be okay with that again, but last year, if you watched last year's series, that's who we played in the World Series, and I really don't want to play them in the World Series. So,
Ready
yeah,
to
alright,
deliver.
first
Here's the
pitch
first
will be
pitch.
hit to right
It's
center
swung
field.
on and
This
driven
one
out to
deep.
right center field.
This
The
one
ball that's
high.
well
This
hit.
one might be gone. This one is going to be off the
But
wall.
that'll stay in the
This
park
going to be an
as it's
RBI
off the
double.
wall.
Triple for Will Smith.
And
7-0.
he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run
So,
comes across
the
the
second
score.
triple of the year
Yeah, and
for
this is
Will
a tricky
Smith.
right field to get a feel for here in San Francisco.
That was
The break,
beautiful.
the fence,
8-9
it has a little bit
in
of
Minnesota, and it
everything as the
looks
ball
like
caroms
Minnesota
off the
might
wall.
take
He
that
does well to
game.
get it back in as quickly as he did, but
It
it's not in
happens. Alright,
time
first pitch
to
to
prevent the
Seager,
triple.
strike one with the changeup.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Oh, 1-0, 1-0.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Alright, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch from Ty Butchery.
From the stretch.
He fouled 1-2. So
Runner
it
in
is
scoring
6:40
position
now.
with none out.
I started this game at 6:16, and we're only in the top of the third.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey
what I'm
Seager.
saying is this might be a longer than an hour video. So if you make it past the hour video,
2-2. Hot shot to
this one's
third.
hit down to third. Sandoval will throw to first.
Throw
Be
by
one out.
Sandoval is in time. One away.
This is the whole video. Because I probably put part 2 in
Riding
it
into the box,
because I
John
figured out how to
He's off to a hot
smash,
start in
put
this
my
one.
videos together on
Homered
my
his
computer.
first time around.
if that ever happens.
From
So
the stretch. Now a
that's
check
probably
swing, but he
why
holds
this
up in
video
time.
is so
Ball
long.
one.
So thanks for watching. We're in the top of the third at 7-0, and if you click off the video,
1-0 count. Here it is.
might make a lot of sense
And
if
here's
you
a
don't.
fastball that's nowhere near
Thanks for
the
watching,
zone.
like I
It's
said.
2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count
Just
here on
grinding
2-0.
it out,
It's no
2-0.
wonder why they're up 7.
From the belt. Kicks
And now
and deals.
3-0. 3-0 to Jack Peterson, and the 3-0 pitch from Ty Butchery. And now
that
ball
misses
4.
ball
So now that'll
4.
bring
So
in
with
Walker
one out, that'll
Buehler.
at least set up
The
the double
runners at
play
the corners.
possibility here. That
Logan
could
Webb and
get them
Sly
out of the
Anderson
inning.
in the bullpen.
In now, Walker Buehler.
See what
And their
Walker
runners
can
at
do.
the
Just lay
corners
the
now.
bunt down. Oh,
Before the first
Peterson
pitch,
with the
a
lead.
check
Throw
at
it over,
first.
and Peterson
And
will
a
be
dive,
back
but he's
safely.
back in there.
Alright, come on. Just throw me one down the pipe. Leading at third was Smith.
Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch
Bunt
will
attempt
be a
here as he
good
gets
bunt.
this one down.
And that will score a run, so it's 8-0
And
Dodgers.
it's in time to get him. But one run
Two
is
outs,
in
though.
to score on the play.
Up next. Wow. A perfectly
That'll bring
executed
in Mookie
safety
Betts, 2
squeeze
for
right
2
there. And
with
that's
2
such a tough
singles,
play to
and he
defend when
scored
it's
2
done
runs
right.
so far.
It
So
can be risky, of
gonna get
course,
his
but
first
not as
RBI.
much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
First pitch from Butchery will be
Loud contact by Mookie
deep,
and a
hit
ball
deep to
carrying
left
well to
field.
left
This one
field.
will be caught
And
to
he
end the
will
inning,
get there
though.
to make the running
Darn it.
play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the
Alright.
Welcome back as
Honey
the
One
Giants
has
look
to
to get their
talk.
bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all
Shut up.
year. Currently, they
Shut
rank
up.
dead last in the league in team batting
Shut
average,
up.
and perhaps more
Alright,
importantly,
tiebreaker.
runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
all right, Heidi, thank you.
Hard work by trading your best players in Brandon
A
Crawford,
ball and
Dustin
2 strikes to the
Posey,
Giants
and maybe
pitcher.
Brandon Belt. That's okay though. 1-2. 1-2 fastball will be fouled.
And it's fouled away.
Alright, 1-2 and the 1-2 pitch. Will be
Hit
hit
in
to
the
right
air down the
field.
right
Betts
field
on the
line.
move,
On the
and
move
Betts
is
will catch
Betts.
it.
And
One
he
out.
tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that compartment. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
So 2 outs, and now that'll bring in Austin
So
Slater.
in
0
now
for
for
1.
San Francisco, Austin
First
Slater.
pitch
He
to
flew
Slater
out in his last at
will
bat.
be ball 1.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Well, now in the 1-0 knuckle curve. The pitch I've been trying to stay away from a lot with Walker
And
Buehler
a strike to even
in
the
these
count.
past 2
1-1.
games. In the last
That's
game
a
I
pitch
pitched
he'd like
them,
to have back.
I maybe
You're not
threw
going to see
10.
very many
I think
pitches
that's
like
the
that from a
second
pitcher of this
one
quality.
I've thrown
I'm
all
sure he'd
game.
like
I want
to
to
have
look.
that one back to take a swing at it.
How do you look at that?
2 out, nobody on.
4 knuckle curves so far in this game. 1-2 and the 1-2 2-seam fastball. And that will
This
be
should end
hit.
the inning as
Jammed
it's sent
him.
out to second. Scooped
Thrown
up.
from Beatty
Throw
to
on to
first.
Muncy gets him, and with
And
that,
that won
they'll
the
end
inning.
the
So
inning.
good inning right there from
Giants are
Buehler.
down 1-2.
Now bringing Justin
Ready for
Turner
another
to lead off the
chance?
top of the
Justin
fourth. So
Turner.
I
He'll
really
lead
do
things
think
off
I
as
am
they look to
really
perhaps
trying to.
build on an
I
already
want to start
sizable
throwing the
lead.
knuckle curve
Even
more.
though they're
I
up
really
by a
do.
boatload early
But
on
every
in
time
this
I throw it, it feels
you
like it
can't
gets
get
smashed, or
complacent and get
that's the
lazy.
pitch
You
where
gotta keep the
you know
gas pedal
maybe
down
Walker
because
Buehler's
this team that
ERA
they're
go pretty
playing
high. I
can
feel like
strike
if I
and score
throw
a
it
lot of
every
runs,
now
too.
and then, it won't
And a check
be.
swing here
Oh,
as he
how?
couldn't help
No way I
himself,
went
and it's
around.
ruled
Shut up,
strike 2.
bro. How did I go around on that? 0-2. That was dumb. 0-2 and now 1-2.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy
I
take
feel like
there.
if I throw the knuckle
Pretty
curve
good
less,
pitch right there. Fastball
they'll
in off the plate.
maybe
One
start
of the things
hitting
you wanna
another
do as a
pitch like
pitcher,
the
try to
slider
stand
or
those
the
hitters up.
fastball. So then I'll start throwing the knuckle curve in. Like, and I'm trying to just
Fastball
mix
well
up Buehler's
outside.
pitches now.
Hey, started
Not
this guy
try and be
backwards,
so
couple of
reliable
off-speed
on the
pitches
knuckle
early,
curve
followed by
like I
back-to-back
was,
heaters. He can go either way he wants
because
to
I
go right
love
now.
the knuckle curve. I love throwing that with
Swung on
Buehler's.
in the
Doesn't
dirt,
say one
strike
around,
3.
strikes them out. Throw the first,
Throw
one
down
out.
to first, 1 away.
As much as I love the knuckle curve, I
The Giants are
overused
into
it.
their bullpen now,
And I
as there
really
are the
think
final
that's
numbers
what
for
had
their
to.
starter.
That's
Certainly
what
not the night
happened
he wanted to have.
with a Buehler.
Man, did this one
Like,
get
I overthrew it.
ugly early.
I threw
As
it
a
so
starting
much
pitcher,
that
you're looking to get
when I
some length, and
played
certainly
against
5 or
different
6
teams, they
innings,
knew it was
he
coming.
couldn't even get out
Every
of the
time I
second
threw a
inning of
pitch,
this one.
it was a
This is one
fastball
he'd
knuckle curve
certainly like to
sequence.
forget.
Fastball
A ball
knuckle
and no
curve
strikes.
cut. Like, you know, it was never fastball slider. Or, yeah, or the fastball slider cut knuckle curve. Like, it never was a knuckle curve, fastball, like, you know, it was fastball, slider, knuckle curve, fastball, knuckle curve. Like, I overpowered the knuckle curve with Buehler, so I think I'm trying to take it out, like, of his pitching for a minute. In this past two starts, I've been, like, you know, throwing fastball, maybe back-to-back fastball, then the cutter, then the two-seam. You know, I've been mixing and get up, as this one will be a base hit for Beatty, which he'll take 2-for-2 game now with a sacrifice fly. And I feel like it's been helping him out, helping Buehler out a lot. He's looking better on the mound. He's pitching a little bit better. Do I want to throw the knuckle curve? Yes, I want to throw it. But do I try and overthrow it? No, I need to throw it to like my average two-seam fastball. I barely throw the two-seam fastball. So what I'm trying to do is limit Walker Buehler to not 5. I'm trying to limit him to, you know. Oh my God! How? I did not go around. Oh my God. Okay, whatever. 1-2. I'm not trying to limit Walker Buehler's pitching because he has 5 pitches. Am I trying to cut the knuckle curve off a little bit? Yes. And I feel like if I could do that, Walker Buehler will win a Cy Young this season. Just because he's pitched so good with it. As this one's high and deep. Oh, just run. Oh no, get back. Oh my God, what a play from Hunter Pence. 2 outs. So, what I'm trying to get to is if I throw less of the knuckle curve and bring it in every once in a while, I feel like Buehler could be really destructive on the mound and even better than what he was. Alright.
Here's the first
2 outs, and now this one's gone.
Hit in the air and deep. Got a chance.
Max Muncy with the second home run of the game. This one is not in the McCovey Cove. That's his 36th home run of the year, second one of this game. And Max Muncy has 5 RBIs.
You hear so many
wow.
of today's players
and now that will
about
bring in
rhythm
Sean
and timing.
Anderson.
Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Sean Anderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
And that will end the top of the 4th.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Yeah, it is 10-0 in the 4th inning. That is crazy. Alright.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence.
Fastball for a pop-up, and Smith will run over, catch it, 1 out. So, 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th.
You want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big
that'll bring
boys
in Mike
to start driving in some
cutter
runs.
inside here from
Ready to
Buehler.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
And ball 1.
Lays off 1-0.
And the Giants, you know, they're kind of a prime example of the knuckle curve getting hit. It's just foul.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
In LA,
No
or
runs,
it was
just
here.
one hit,
I think it was
and
in
no
LA.
errors
It
on the
was
Giant
definitely
ledger to
in
this
LA.
point.
You got
Lifted the other way
Pablo
to left center.
Sandoval up against
Peterson has a read on it, and he brings it in for the
Buehler.
second out of the inning.
I throw a knuckle curve, it's gone to left center field.
Standing in, Pablo
And
Sandoval. Looking
then
to
Mikey
put the ball
Stremski
in play
comes
here.
up.
He went down on
Or
strikes in his
there's
first
something
at-bat.
like that.
Yeah,
As
kind
his
of
first
shocked he
pitch
got
will be
blown away
strike
with
1.
a fastball. You could tell he was late
Mikey
on that
Stremski
one.
comes up.
And
Mikey
we'll see
Stremski comes
if he
up
tries to cheat to
in
something this
another
AB.
AB in that game.
In there at the
I'm
knees,
throwing him
0-2
pitches. I
now.
throw him the knuckle curve, and
Pretty
it's gone.
unusual that you see a 5-0
So,
hitter take
the
2
Giants are
strikes
pretty
in a
much
row.
my prime
Typically,
example
those are
that,
some of the most
you
aggressive
know,
batters in the lineup.
teams are really
0-2
getting
is
on
a
it.
fastball that misses inside.
And I
1-2
don't
now.
want teams to be able to get on it
Bases
where
are
I
empty
throw
here
it
with 2 men
rarely
out.
and they strike out if I need it. 1-2 cutter
And
will
he
strike
struck
out
him out.
Sandoval.
Second time tonight now that he's
And
been set
see,
down on strikes.
That hard stuff
Giants
from
down
Buehler
in
can
order.
get people
Starting
out.
to look bleak, down 10.
Alright, that'll bring in Seager to
Ready to
lead
go
off
in
the
the
top of the 5th.
And coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Alright, Anderson's up. Oh, Anderson's still
Here
out
comes
there.
the first pitch.
0 for 2 is Seager in this game. First pitch
Stung
will
into
be
the
hit
gap
into
in
the
right
gap,
center
and
for
this
what
one
should
will
be
be a
extra
double
bases.
and maybe a triple.
He's through first
For
and
Corey
hustling
Oh,
for
we're going
second.
3rd, baby. Why not?
Arms pumping, he's hustling
Seager
for
will
third.
score on on this
And
one.
he'll
Bad
make
throw,
it in
too.
there
I
safely
could have
as
ran
he
home.
starts out the fifth with a
I'll
leadoff
take a
triple.
First triple of the year
Yeah,
for Seager.
everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third.
Yeah, that'll
He
bring in
might need an
Peterson,
oxygen
1 for 1
tank,
with
but
the home run.
hey, he made it.
First pitch from
So
Anderson,
next
and
bat
will
will be the
fouled
left-handed
for
hitting
strike
Jock
1.
Peterson. It was a walk in his last trip.
Alright, 0-1.
The 0-1 delivery.
Now 1-1.
Ball 1.
One and now
2-1. Runner at third here, nobody out.
Oh,
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
The pitch will be fouled. 2-2 now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner into the cove, but foul. Here's another 2-2.
2-2, and
Swung
this one's
on
hit
and
to
lifted
left
in the
center
air to left
field.
center. Duggar giving chase.
Will bring in another run.
And he makes the play, but
It's
this should
11-0
extend their
ball
lead
game.
as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Alright, that'll bring
Now
in
at the
Buehler.
plate, Walker Buehler. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game.
And
High
check one.
velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
So far on the year, Buehler sitting a little under 200, which for a pitcher, of course, isn't all that bad, really.
Alright,
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting
trucks.
average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now back to the top of the lineup,
that'll
stepping
bring him
in,
back to 2 for
Mookie
3.
Betts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can
Pitch
ask. You can't
will be
control
hit to center field.
Swing
This
and
one's
a
high.
missile
This
sent
one
out to
will
center
be
field.
caught at the
And
wall.
we'll have to
Minute.
leave it there as the play is made here. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Alright,
Fouled off.
1-1. First pitch to Longoria was the knuckle curve and it was a ball. Alright, that works. 1-1. And the 1-1 fastball.
2 balls and a
1.
strike to Longoria.
2-1 and the 2-1 cutter to Evan Longoria here from Buehler. Hit. And
Chopper to
Seager
short.
will ground it
Reined
through the
in.
first and 1 out.
And that's out number 1.
So 1 out now
So
here
another
in
exceptional
bottom of
effort
the
for
fifth.
him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league
And now
ERA
they're bringing
leaders.
Travis
And as you can see
Darnell
there,
for
he in
0
fact
for
leads the
1.
NL in that category.
Alright, first pitch will be strike
And he
1.
gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Alright,
That
0-1
elevated
knuckle
fastball
curve
right
here
there,
from
that is the
Buehler.
biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came
Hit
up,
the
a lot
left
of guys
field,
working
and
that Greg
this one
Maddux
will be
east to
fouled.
west.
1
Jeez.
out, nobody on.
Alright, 0-2. 0-2 slider will be
Hit
hit to
high
right
and
center
deep to
field.
right
This
center.
one's high.
On
This
the
one
move
is
is
deep.
Betts.
Betts is on the move. And Betts
And
will
he
catch
tracks
the 2
it
outs.
down. A nice
Man, that
running
knuckle
play
curve
to
almost
record
was
the
crushed.
second out.
Alright,
Stepping up to the plate, Steven Duggar.
first pitch
Here
to
comes the
Steven
first
Duggar,
pitch.
0 for 1. Fastball, strike one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1-0-1.
Two quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys
and that will end the bottom of the
throw
fifth.
is in time to get him to retire
Quick
the
inning
side.
right there from Buehler.
Giants are down 1-2-3.
Almost gave up a home run on that curve. Thank God it went foul. Now they'll bring Justin
Top
Turner.
half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch, ball
Changes
one.
up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
1-0 to Justin Turner. And
On the
now
ground
hit
to
down to
third.
Sandoval. He'll
Sandoval
make the
fields it
play.
cleanly.
Throw to first.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Dodgers.
At the plate, Matt Beatty. 2 hits in 2
How'd
trips
that bring
for him thus
Beatty
far.
too? Hoping he could hit a couple home
First
runs in this
pitch
series.
on its
Really
way.
ain't looking too hot. Yes,
Fouled away.
Oh my goodness, why did I swing at that? He has hit a couple singles in this game so
Into
far,
the
which is
windup,
good.
here comes the
But
0-1.
a few home runs in this series would be nice for him to, you know, try and catch up to Muncy,
Bases
try and
are empty,
catch up
one
to
man.
Betts. But Max Muncy, he's killing it. He has 36 home runs now. And
Ball and 2 strikes.
even Betts is
He's
kind
having
of
a
like
great
falling
day
behind
at the
him.
dish. His timing
You know, I
is
feel like the
spot
only
on. His
time
pitching staff's gonna have to find a
Betts
different
and
way
Beatty
of
will be able to
attacking him.
catch up
Had to sit
is
back on the
if we get,
changeup, and he did a
when
good
we
job to
get
get the
home
bat on that
on
one.
Monday against Cincinnati, because Max
1-2
Muncy doesn't
pitch.
play good ball at home. So
And this
that will
is swung
strike
out
out
and
Beatty,
missed,
2
so
outs.
it's 2 up, 2 down to start the
High
6th inning.
cheese right there. Good
Anytime a
pitch right
pitcher
there from
locates a
Anderson.
fastball on the inside corner,
You
it's
never
going to
know
be a tough
what
pitch to hit. That one was spot on,
What
and
Muncy
he
can
had
do this
no answer
season.
for it.
He's really killing it.
So
Here
now to the
comes,
plate, Cody Bellinger.
1 for
As
3
he will look
in
at a
this
first
game.
pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
1-0. And the 1-0 pitch.
2
Yeah,
balls and no
2-0.
strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Throw to Bellinger in the 2-0 pitch. 1 for 3 in this game.
Outside,
3-0.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1.
Gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike 1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Will be fouled. 3-2, and now hit the
Line
center
towards
field.
center field.
That one will be caught to end the
Duggar
inning.
will get there, and he puts it away to retire the... Wilmer Flores
Yeah,
is
here
going to
comes
come off
Wilmer
the bench
Flores.
as
They
he'll
did
be
keep
asked to
him.
lead off the bottom of
In
inning number 6.
6 home runs and 19 RBIs. First pitch,
Good
strike 1.
slider there, gets a swing and miss. The average coming in at
1-0
266.
fastball.
6 home runs and 19 driven in.
Fouled
And he
off,
fouls
0-2.
this one off. Into the windup. Here
0-2
comes the
knuckle
0-2
curve
pitch.
from Buehler.
Lifted
Hit
in the air out towards
into
left
center
center.
field, and Bellinger will catch it.
And
Wow.
the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Yeah, that brings Donovan
Taking in
Solano.
once again,
0-2
Donovan
in this
Solano.
game. First
He
pitch
lined
from
out
Buehler.
in his last trip,
Will
so
be the
looking for
slider
better
for
fortunes
strike
here.
1.
And a high
That's a
strike to
beautiful
begin the
slider. That drops
at-bat. It's
pretty
0-1.
nice. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been
0-1
incredibly
fastball.
efficient so far in this one. Mostly
Hit
because
the
he's
left
getting
field.
ahead. 70% of the
Pearson on the
batters he's
move.
faced,
2 outs.
he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, quick 2 outs.
Riding in,
and now
Austin
Austin
Slater. No hits to
0-2.
this point.
First pitch will be a
And they go
cutter
right
for
after him
strike
on
1.
the inside corner for strike 1. 2
Strike
out,
1,
nobody
and
on.
now the 2-seam fastball.
And
now
that misses
1-1.
1-1.
Oh, 1-1 slider. And Buehler hit
Gets a
and
good
fouled.
piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
All right, 1-2 and the 1-2.
1-2, here it comes.
Fastball. 58th pitch of the game for Buehler. Will
High
hit
fly
to
ball
center
out to
field.
straightaway center.
Bellinger's
under it.
And Bellinger will
Makes
catch
the
it
catch,
to end
and
the
that'll
bottom of the
retire the
6th.
side. Giants down in order. They Felix Pena comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this
Hey,
one.
here comes Felix Pena.
Muncy will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Is Pena new?
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I think I just missed another home run right there with Max Muncy. If I would have swung, I definitely would have probably been gone. 1-1, and now 1-2.
It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 to Max Muncy. Arizona lost, so did the Rockies. So this one will be hit, and
hard liner,
Toronto,
but
nice
picked
play.
up on a hop.
1 out.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back.
So digging in now, Will Smith. First pitch coming, here it is.
Alright, first pitch will be
Down the
fouled.
left field
First
line
strike
and
one.
deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Drives it out to deep right center field.
Oh, this one
Duggar on the move.
No, that's the cuts. Oh no, it won't. Oh, Graham will
can't
double
get
down.
there, and it bounces over the wall.
Bro, I
It's
was
a
hoping
ground rule
if
double.
that doesn't hit off the
Hey,
wall,
there's a
I was
hard
going
hit
inside
ball
the
that was
park
going
home
to be
run. I would
down
have
for extra
probably
bases.
ran
The
home
ball
right there.
had some spring on it, and it
Alright, this
bounced
one's hit
over
the
the
left
wall,
center,
and the
or
ground
left,
rule double puts
right
him on
field,
second
actually.
base
Not
without
left.
having to leg it
There
out.
goes Muncy. The
that's
throw
taken
from
in straightaway
Chance will
right.
not be.
Will he
I mean,
try
there goes
from
Smith,
second?
and the throw
And
will
he's
not
up
be
to
on
third
time.
safely now with 2
I bring
gone
up
in the
Peterson,
inning.
1 for 1.
John.
Settling in now, Jock Peterson. It was an
There's
RBI
Peterson,
sac
ball
fly
1.
for him last time through.
Peterson, 2
1 ball, no
RBIs in this
strikes the
game.
count.
1-0. And the 1-0 pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
And now 2-0.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. Big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Pitch. And now
Ooh,
2-1.
heads up as this is pulled foul.
2-1 in the pitch.
Sent
2-2.
foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
2-2. Smith over there at third. The 2-2. 3-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats.
Oh,
He's done a
3-2
good
and
job
now
of that, and that's
foul.
really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
2 in the 3-2 pitch will be fouled.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Alright, 3-2 and
Too
now
close
that
for
will be
comfort, and he
fouled.
did a good job just to make contact.
2 in the 3-2
And he looks
pitch
at
will
one
be ball
that
4.
misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches
Yeah,
as he
they'll bring
toughs out a
Buehler
walk.
off 3.
Up next.
So striding in, Walker Buehler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Alright,
Slow
hit down
roller down the third
That's gonna be a
baseline.
fair ball. And
On the
Buehler would
first,
just
and the
be
Dodgers
out.
come up
Darn
with
it.
nothing as that
Let's go to the bottom of the 7th.
bottom of the
Pence will
inning
lead
now,
it off.
and that'll bring in the right fielder
1-2.
Hunter Pence.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able
will
to
be
score
hit,
any.
and this will be a base hit. This will be a
Reach
double.
to
And
his
this,
backhand, but he can't
this
come
one's
up with
kind
it,
of
and the
trouble.
leadoff man's aboard.
and Pence will have the second hit of the game for the Giants. The only 2 hits
Well, the
is
pitcher can't
Hunter
really worry
Pence.
about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of
Alright,
the game,
first
so
pitch to
he's
Mike
doing a lot of
Yastrzemski.
things right.
Will be
Let's see if he can
strike
leave
1.
him out there now.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
1.
A runner at
The
second,
0-1
nobody out.
slider. Hit.
Oh,
What a
look
play
at
from
that
Buehler. We're going
stop.
third
The
here.
throw will go to
Nice
third,
play
and a
from
good
Walker
decision on
Buehler.
the throw as he is meat at third base.
Man, that was absolutely beautiful. 1
Digging
out
in,
here in the
Pablo
bottom of the
Sandoval.
7th.
He went down on strikes last time up.
Here comes Sandoval over 2 with 2 strikeouts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
It'll
comes.
be strike 1.
No balls and a strike the count.
1 in the 0-1 cutter.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Hit for a
Smoked on
base
the
hit.
ground up the middle. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, man, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Quick.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-0 and the 2-0 slider. Oh my goodness.
It's way outside and he can't even get a glove on it.
3-0 now.
No advance from any runner, but meanwhile it's 3-0.
The 3-0 pitch.
Now the pitch.
Fastball, strike 1.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-2 and the 3-2 fastball.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center.
Peterson will catch it,
will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
So 2 outs right here in this inning. Now I'll bring Travis d'Arnaud.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Ball 1.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
1-0 slider inside. Hit.
Hard on the
and this
ground
one will
towards
be hit
short.
to left.
And
Peterson
into left, a
will
base
throw
hit.
it to home, and its base is loaded.
Quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing
things bases
here.
Are loaded. Slider inside did not work. D'Arnaud got a hold of that one, and now they'll bring Austin Stevens over 2.
And he is in deep trouble. Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
It'll be
1-0. He misses with a fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out.
Hit the right field, and that will bring in a run. 11-1 ball game. And the knuckle curve gives up a run. Oh my goodness, bro. That knuckle curve, I don't know what to do anymore for that damn thing. Alright, let's start warming up the bullpen. Let's get Ross Stripling warming. That will bring in Rob Bradley. First pitch. Ball 1.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
And Seager will make the play. And 1 run given up from Buehler. Great game from him. I will end the night with that. Strong game from Walker. Sad that I gave up a run, but it happens.
He'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So that'll bring in Mookie
and of course, it happened on the knuckle curve. Alright, first pitch. This is on the field. We'll take our run back.
That one's got a chance. Looking up, Duggar.
12-1.
You can kiss it goodbye.
So, back to 11-run game. 34th home run of the year for Mookie Betts.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Oh, here comes Turner on Justin 4. And now this one will be hit to center field.
Duggar's
but not deep. 1 out.
He's got it 1 away.
So 1 out here, and now they'll bring in Matt Beatty.
Matt Beatty is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
2 for 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
First pitch to Beatty will be fouled for strike 1.
Fouled away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Man, I might make Buehler go wait.
No trouble with this one.
It's driving me nuts that I gave up a run. I want him to end the night with a clean inning.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Donovan Solano. He leads
first
off
pitch from
half of the
Buehler, 77
been unable to
pitches.
get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys
1-0
gave him to take
slider,
some of the pressure
12-1 ball
off.
game.
He's taken that and pitched very
And
effectively in this
1-1.
one.
Oh my goodness.
And
All
now
right,
a
come on,
slider
Buehler.
in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
1-1 and the 1-1 fastball.
Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Alright, 1-2 slider with Buehler, and the 1-2 pitch. We'll strike
Swung
him out.
on and missed. He got him.
Really good late
Fourth
bite
K
on
of the
that
game.
slider right there.
Not a
The
lot of
best ones
strikeouts for
have that
Buehler
late
in this
action
game.
that just darts
But
at the last
he has
minute.
4, we'll take
They're
it.
so tough
And
to get
now
the
that
bat
will
on,
bring
and
in
when you've got
Steven
that
Douglas.
good slider going,
Austin
it's
Slater,
a
oh
great
my goodness.
strikeout pitch.
Over 3.
So that brings up the outfielder
Pitch,
Austin Slater,
strike 1.
as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock
1,
here, 0 for
Neil,
3 in the
1-2
game
seam
so
fastball
far.
Inside. And now 1-1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, even though this
1-1
guy's a
knuckle
righty hitter,
curve.
he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Oh, 1-2 and the 1-2 slider from Buehler will be fouled.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Oh,
1 out,
1-2
nobody
and
on.
the 1-2 low fastball here from Buehler. Will
Hit in
be
the
hit
air
to
out to
right
right.
field, and
Betts
Betts will
has a
catch
read on it.
correct.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th.
Now
And now that will
right
bring in
field.
Hunter
Digging in
Pence.
and looking for more.
Started the rally
Hunter
last
Pence,
inning,
2 for
3.
3 with a double on his line so
First
far.
pitch, high for
Ball
1-1.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2
No,
men
no,
out.
1-0 fastball.
Ball
1-1.
and a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a
Yeah,
good place to
1-1
be. So
cover.
I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a
And
little while
2-1.
longer.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Oh, 2-1 fastball from Buehler. And now 2-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
2-2 pitch.
2-2.
Slider will be 3-2.
Down and full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Mike
Yastrzemski's on deck.
Yastrzemski would be next.
Oh, 3-2 fastball from Buehler. That will be
And he
fouled.
fouls this one off.
Alright, 3-2 knuckle curve. Please strike him out. I hope so.
And
Freaking
another
fouled.
foul ball.
How, bro? Alright,
Keeps
let's look
fighting
at the
him off.
pitches.
The 8th pitch of
I've
the
thrown
at-bat
11
coming up.
knuckle curves. How does this guy know it's coming? 3-2. Like, I've tried to bury it out as this one's
And
hit
here's
to
a
right
ball
field,
hit in
and this
the
one will be
air.
fouled.
But no chance to
I
run
don't
it
know.
down. It's a
3-2,
foul
another
ball.
3-2
Hey,
two
this
seam
is a heck of a
fastball.
battle
This is
right
the
here.
12th one of the game for
Long
Buehler.
AB.
This one's
You
hit to
know
left
what?
field.
They find
And that will
themselves
end
still
the
facing a
night
starter.
for Buehler. So
And
8
we'll have to
innings,
leave it there as
1
the
run
play
given
is
up,
made here to
95
end
pitches,
the
4
inning.
strikeouts.
Giants are
I'll
down.
take that. Alright, that will bring
New
in
inning
Max
set to
Muncy.
get underway, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
First pitch.
Bunt
Will be
attempt, but that'll
bunted,
bounce
and strike
foul.
1.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
1 and now.
Well, Matty V, I don't know
1-1.
what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start
1-1
making better
1-1
pitches.
pitch,
Yeah, just
hit
great
and
approach.
fouled.
No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. And they did damage with
and
it.
now hit, and that
But
one
right
will be
there to
caught.
glove it
Wow.
is the shortstop for the first out.
Alright,
Now batting.
Higgins Smith
Trying to
2
pick
for
things
4.
up where we left off.
Big
Will
miss
Smith.
ball game.
He doubled his last time through.
Ball
Check
1 from
swing, but he
Garcia.
held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
1-0 and the 1-0 pitch, 2-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection.
And now
2 great
2-1.
takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-1 home
Alright, 2-1. And now
is
3
looked
and
at
1.
off the plate for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series,
3-1 and
they've already had to go
Seager
deep
will
into
be
their
on deck.
bullpen.
3-1
This
pitch,
could affect them for the
3-2.
rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Alright, 3-2 to
3-2
Will
pitch.
Smith.
Gets
Yeah,
him
strikes
looking
him
at
out
the
looking.
knees for the
Strikes.
strikeout.
That's a great pitch from Garcia. Alright, that'll bring in
Next at
Seager
the
1
plate will
for
be
4
Corey
in
Seager.
this ball game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch from Garcia will be strike
Swing and a
1.
miss, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Alright, 0-1. And now
That's in
0-2.
there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a nasty pitch
Alright,
right there.
0-2.
Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up
and
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and
let's
that
go to
will
the
do
top.
it.
I mean, bottom of the ninth. We're going to
Dodgers
bring in
down in
Ross
order,
Stripling.
but don't shed a tear. They're up 12 to 1.
See what he can do
So
here.
here's the
19
cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2 fastball, 2-2. Alright, 2-2 to Yastrzemski, and the 2-2 fastball from Stripling will be fouled. Alright, 2-2 knuckle curve from Ross will
and
be
good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next.
Changeup. Will be fouled.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Alright, 3-2 fastball from Stripling will be fouled
and it's fouled away.
Good battle here.
The 3-2 one more time.
3-2 knuckle curve will be fouled.
Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get an auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fouled.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 3-2.
Bro, this has been 11 at bat.
Gets him looking, strike 3.
AB and Gabe Kepler maybe just told
final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
1 for 3 in this
game. One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't. And this one didn't allow a walk all game long.
And that misses downstairs.
Yeah, Buehler did not walk anybody. He did hit somebody,
out, nobody
but no
on.
walk. Pretty impressive game.
Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory.
Yes, he did give up a run.
Foul ball.
That happens. That that tends to happen. So, great game from Walker Buehler. Pretty impressed with the way he pitched here in San Fran.
And he'll lay off
knuckle curve, I threw it 11 times. And my goal was kind of to do less than 10. But I threw it more than what I wanted to, and it, I threw the two-seam, I threw the fastball, I think, like 30, when I checked, I threw it 33 times, so I threw it more than, I threw the fastball, maybe 35, 36 times. I threw the slider maybe 25, 26 times. Threw the knuckle curve 11, threw the two-seam 11, I mean, threw the two-seam 12 times. And the cutter maybe like 15, 16
Last
times.
strike here for the Giants.
Pretty good game from Buehler. Really mixing up the pitching.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Obviously, I favor the fastball. That will end the game.
And the Dodgers
Obviously, I favor the fastball with Buehler because that's his main pitch. But then I favor the slider. I would favor the knuckle curve, but it's been a struggle.
Get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.
Look at the ERA at 4.
Records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jeff Samardzija struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned.
We'll see you guys tomorrow with David Price on the mound. Hopefully he can turn it around. The last start he had was on Sunday, and he gave up 2 runs against the Tigers. I do remember that. I can't remember if he did give up any more runs, but I know he gave up like a 2-run bomb or some crap in the first. I can't remember, but guys, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching this long video. I'm happy there's no more part 2s, so like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's ball game with David Price on the mound.